Hey there, I'm Apple Kreider from Investing Simple. In today's comparison, we're breaking down the two popular investing apps, Robinhood versus Stash. These are two of the most popular investing apps for younger investors, and so in this video, we're breaking down the core features of each app, what sets them apart from each other, and which one is going to make the most sense for you. So right off the bat, with both of these apps, you're going to see no minimum to get started, and there are going to be no commissions on trading with either of these apps. These two things are pretty standard across the industry at this point, but I figured I would cover them right here just so you know. But diving into each of these apps, we're going to start off with Robinhood. So let's dive into the core features of this platform. So in general, with Robinhood, what we're looking at is a platform tailored towards shorter term investors or just complete beginners that are going to want to change their investments relatively frequently. The platform has a very simple interface that makes it super easy for beginner investors and traders to get started, which is one of the reasons why Robinhood has grown in popularity so much over the last couple years. Now, on the Robinhood platform, you're going to have access to stocks, ETFs or exchange traded funds, options, as well as cryptocurrency to trade on the platform. You're also going to be able to buy and sell fractional shares. So instead of having to pony over at $3,000 plus for one share of Amazon, you could buy a fractional share in $1 increments. So anytime you go to make a transaction on Robinhood, you get to decide, do you want to purchase this in terms of shares or in terms of dollar amount? So you could say, I want to buy half of a share of Amazon, or you could say, I want to buy $500 worth of Amazon, or you can kind of create the denomination in whatever way makes the most sense to you, so you can get exactly what you're looking for. Now, with fractional shares, you're also able to reinvest your dividends through their dividend reinvestment plan. And essentially what this is it allows you to take the dividends that your stocks pay and reinvest them into more fractional shares of that company. So for example, if Apple stock were to pay you a dividend, you could decide to take that Apple stock and reinvest it automatically back into more fractional shares of Apple, and thus take advantage of a little thing we like to call compound interest, which has the potential to significantly increase the growth rate of your returns over a long period of time. Now that's the basics of the investing side of Robinhood, but you're also going to have access to a cash management account where you can keep your money on the sidelines that you're not quite ready to invest with yet. So say you've got a couple $1,000 that you're not quite ready to invest into the market, you can keep it in this Robinhood cash management account sitting on the sidelines so you can quickly invest it if you want to, but while it's over here in the cash management account, it's going to be earning an above average interest rate on the balance of that account. So this is a great way to keep your money working for you, even if you're not ready to invest yet or you're waiting for that next opportunity to pop up. Now, beyond the core features of Robinhood, there's also a premium subscription called Robinhood Gold that you can choose if it makes sense for you. So there are 4 main benefits you're going to get by upgrading to Robinhood Gold. And by looking at these things, you can kind of assess whether this makes sense for you or not. So the first thing we're looking at here is margin investing. So margin investing essentially allows you to borrow money from Robinhood and invest that money into more stocks. This is going to magnify your returns as well as your losses, and you're going to be paying interest on the money that you borrow. So that's the first benefit. Next thing you're going to get is larger instant deposits. So whenever you move money into a brokerage account, it needs time to settle. This usually takes about 2 to 3 business days. But with Robinhood instant deposits, you can put money in and it's immediately ready to trade. Now, without a Robinhood Gold account, you're going to get a $1,000 instant deposit. With Robinhood Gold, that's going to go anywhere from $5,000 to $50,000 instant deposit, depending on the size of your account, as well as a number of other factors. Next, you're going to get level 2 market data. So this is going to give you more information about the bid and the ask price of your investments. Make sure you're getting the best possible price and have as much information as possible. And then lastly, you're also going to get access to premium Morningstar research, which is top of the line investment research on different companies and funds that is going to help you be more informed about the investments that you are making. Now, the cost for Robinhood Gold is a flat $5 per month, and there is no obligation there, so you don't have to pay for a year up front or anything. It's just $5 every single month that you want to use this service. So that's Robinhood in a nutshell. And then my favorite part of Robinhood is the free stock bonus. So whenever you sign up for Robinhood using the link down below, you can get a free stock just for signing up. And then every time you refer a friend, you'll get another free share of stock. So personally, I've gotten a ton of free stock from Robinhood. I've gotten shares of companies that weren't worth very much. I've gotten a share of Apple before, a share of Microsoft, I think. So it really ranges in price and value of these different stocks, but you do have the potential to get some pretty valuable companies. So again, use the link down below to sign up and you can get 1 free share of stock with Robinhood. So Now let's shift gears a bit and dive into Stash. So with Stash, we're looking at something quite a bit different because Stash, instead of aiming to be an investment brokerage like Robinhood, they're kind of more of an all-in-one solution. So they've got features to meet your banking needs, to meet your investing needs, and to earn you some cash back in the process. So let's dive into kind of each of the core aspects of Stash and show you exactly how they work. So starting off with the investment side of things, with Stash, you're gonna get a little bit more personalized attention than you would with Robinhood. So what they're gonna do is right when you sign up for an account, they're gonna give you a questionnaire where they're gonna ask you questions about your goals, your risk tolerance, your experience with investments, etc., and help you establish a plan or some suggestions on how to get started investing most effectively. So that's step number one, and then from there, you're going to be able to buy fractional shares of different stocks and ETFs similar to Robinhood. However, on Stash, you're not gonna have options, nor are you going to have cryptocurrency. When it comes to the type of accounts available on Stash, you're getting a lot more freedom and flexibility than you would on Robinhood, because with Robinhood, you've only got your traditional accounts. You don't have any kind of special accounts. And with Stash, you've got retirement accounts as well as custodial accounts that you're able to choose from. Now, a retirement account is going to score you some sweet, sweet tax advantages, pay less or potentially no taxes on your investments, depending on how you tend to set that thing up. And then with your custodial account, that's going to allow you to invest on your children's behalf and sort of help them get that early start with investing. So that's the investing arm of Stash. Now, we've also got the banking arm of Stash. So kind of similar to Robinhood's cash management, Stash has a fee-free checking account that you can use as well. However, with this account, you're not going to be earning any interest. So with Robinhood, you will be earning interest on that cash management. With Stash, there is no interest on this account. It is purely a fee-free checking account that you can use, and you'll have a debit card with that account that is going to allow you to earn some sweet, sweet cash back. So no interest rate, but cash back. And with this cash back, it's not actually cash back, it's actually called stock back. So you're getting stock back for the money that you spend on this card. And it's kind of a cool concept because if you spend money, say, at Amazon with this card, you're going to earn Amazon stock. And if you spend money at Walmart, you're going to get Walmart stock. And so it's kind of a cool concept because you earn stock back on the places that you're actually shopping. Now, the earnings rate is going to vary based on the different companies, different promotions that are going on. It can range anywhere from less than 1% all the way up to 5% stock back, depending on where you shop and when. So to get the most up-to-date information on that, make sure you click the link below and check out Stash's website. In addition to all of that, you're gonna have access to some financial advice in terms of both budgeting and investing through Stash's team of certified financial planners. So this is a pretty sweet perk that you're gonna get here, and one that you're definitely not gonna get with Robinhood. There is no access to professionals with Robinhood. And now with Stash, you're gonna have 3 options in terms of which plan you wanna choose when you sign up. This is not a free platform, and it is going to cost you some money, unlike Robinhood. So first off, you've got your Stash basic plan, which is $1 per month. So again, this is not all that expensive, provided you have at least a little bit of money in your account. Again, if you have a $100 balance in your account and you're getting $1 fee every single month, that's gonna eat away at your investment fairly quickly. But if you've got a larger balance, then this fee won't really be a huge issue for the most part. Now, with your beginner plan, your basic plan, you are not getting access to retirement accounts or custodial accounts. However, you are getting access to everything else that I already mentioned. So that's the beginner plan. Next, we've got the growth plan, which is $3 per month. And with that, we're basically adding on the retirement accounts so you can invest in things like IRAs and Roth IRAs, take advantage of those tax benefits there. Lastly, we've got Stash Plus, and with this type of account, you're going to get access to custodial accounts as well. So it'll allow you to set up 2 custodial accounts for children and help them get started with investing before they are old enough to do so themselves. And that's gonna run you $9 per month for that Stash Plus plan. And then with Stash, there is not going to be a sign-up incentive like there is with Robinhood, but if the platform makes sense for you, it might just be worth it to sign up anyway. So overall, newer investors are going to have an easier time in general getting started with Robinhood, whereas investors looking for kind of a one-stop shop for their personal finances are probably going to be better off with Stash because there are those increased options for banking needs and that stock-back debit card that is pretty nice. But either way, both platforms are very accessible, so it doesn't hurt to sign up for both, get your free stock from Robinhood, and then decide which one makes the most sense for you. Now, if you want to learn more about Robinhood versus Stash, we have a full comparison article going on over at our website, investingsimple.com, where we dive even deeper into this topic and show you even more features that both of these apps have to offer. Now, the best way to find that is to go to Google, type in Robinhood versus Stash, and click on the link for Investing Simple. We'll see you over there.